Okay, one last thing is heavy on my mind today, and I really want to share it. So, my bird friends are encouraging me. Okay, I was a teenager in the 90s, and all my favorite bands back then were in the grunge, punk, alternative, hip hop, new metal era, including Nirvana. And when Kurt Cobain was found dead, the story back then didn't make sense. There was all kinds of rumors, like it had a similar tone to like Jim Morrison's death, how he was found from the Doors. A lot of similar weird references like that. And the report back then was that a shotgun was used. And right there, I would imagine it would be extremely difficult to aim a shotgun at yourself and be able to pull the trigger. So there was that. And then the story kept changing to a different kind of gun. People like me who knew what was up with corruption, real crime in the world, class division, wealth division, poverty, things like that, just pretty much born aware. I mean, Generation X, what can I say? Most of us were hated for that very reason. Targeted or taken out or suppressed with substances and other things. And you don't need me to tell you this in a video because the track record, especially for famous artists in my generation and their subsequent deaths, speak for themselves. Or should by now. The pattern should be blatantly clear. So with the news now that the investigation being reopened into Kurt Cobain's death, in my opinion, yeah, I'm going to stand with what I felt back then, that he was murdered. And I still feel that way to this day. And I hope that this new evidence, new report coming out confirms the truth, no matter what that is, so that justice can finally be done and accountability. Hopefully follow that. I also feel this was done to Chester Bennington and Chris Cornell. I did the deep dive rabbit hole research journeys into all these cases long ago, and connected all the dots and the who's who and who's related to who and who works for who and certain dates and times and relationships, and I'm confident in my research findings. That's what I will say. And I'm going to stand by what I believe, that these people whom I'm speaking of, whom I love and adore since I was a teenager, who gave messages of truth and were silenced for that, truth's coming out. So it's good to be on the side of truth. It's good to have integrity. It's good to be honest. Because then you don't get caught slipping, because there's nothing to get caught slipping in. Because you don't mess with that shit. Lies are for cowards. Cowards who don't have the balls to tell the truth. That's the reality of it. All they know how to do is lie. And cover lies with more lies. And then cover those lies with more lies. It's just a big pile of shit. So I've always been on the side of real, authentic, and true. And whole. And complete. Accuracy is a thing for me. Anyways, much love.